Another day, another tournament. Welcome. The day after the 1K Super Turbo, back at Bally's playing a $500 freeze out, one buy-in. Hopefully I can last more than one hand like yesterday, or unlike yesterday. That would be the plan. Place is full, it's packed, it's a $500 friendly tournament. This is where dreams are made of and how my tournament life started, making a $500 bracelet event. Let's try to do the same thing again. Wish us luck, 500 bucks, let's go. Entering this tournament with 4,400 players entered. That Torino poker is alive and well in this $500 buy-in. I have 25,000 chips starting, and we're in level 9. Blinds are 600, 1,200, 1,200, and I pick up ace-10 offsuit in early position. I raise it up to 2,500 on a short stack, and I get some action when the cutoff makes the call, and a tiny stack on the big blind calls as well. We're going to go to a flop 3 ways, which comes ace-9 deuce to spades. Big blind checks it over to me, and here on a great flop with top pair, I think I'm going to check sometimes, especially multi-way, and maybe get the big blind to commit his stack. Anyways, I check it to the cutoff player, and he thinks for a while before checking it back. Now going to a turn which comes the 8 of diamonds, and the plan works perfectly with my check. The big blind rips his entire stack in of about 8,000. It's a very easy call for me for sure, and when the cutoff folds, we're going to go to a run out, and the big blind shows Jack-10 offsuit for a straight draw. Let's fade a queen or 7. The river is a 5. Wow. Something you don't see often. I just won a pot in a WSOP tournament. Are you kidding? This is what we needed to see. It's nice to chip up early in this tournament, especially when we needed to, and the check worked out. Progressing to level 11 now, blinds increase very quickly, and we have 40,000 in stack. Action starts with a +1 player jamming 9,400. Action folds all the way around to me, and I pick up ace-10 offsuit facing a 5 big blind shove. Sure, I guess I'm all in. We're going to see a run out. He has pocket 8s. The flop is good for me, but not great since I just have a ton of outs and sadly brick them all somehow. I lose the flip, ace-10 versus pocket 8s. And now my stack is just down to 28,000. Before I pick up ace-9 offsuit in the cutoff, action folds around to me, and here sitting with about 14 big blinds in the cutoff, I think my hand serves as a pretty easy all-in. So let's do that. We're playing high variance, blinds go up really quickly, and we got to get involved. I jam, the big blind tank folds. And when the small blind snap calls with the big stack, that can't be good news, and he has ace-king of diamonds. So looking like my tournament run and life is coming to an end before a 9 on the flop. But 2 diamonds. This is a huge sweat. Turn, no diamond. In the river, no diamond. Oh my God. What a gross suck out here, and he had a ton of equity even on this flop. And just like that, I went from being out of the tournament for the most part to now with almost 30 big blinds, which is a ton given this quick structure. This video is sponsored by 5CBD, and as you've watched this channel, you know that I literally have 5 CBD products all over the place, whether it's the rosin gummies that they have to help sleeping, or these normal everyday sour gummies that they have all the time. And I'm actually conveniently actually recording this right now because I have a flight in 30 minutes, and I always like taking a gummy or 2 before taking a flight. So here we are, shout out to 5CBD. I use the product all the time. I'm gonna chew this real quick. And on top of that, the last time I talked about 5CBD were to talk about their new chocolate products that they have that I have around the house. And they have new improved chocolate ones now, which is why they've sponsored this video. One of the fan favorites on their website are the Daily Buzz Gummies, which contain 5 milligrams of THC in each one. And they figured they'd finally give the people what they want by combining the 5 THC per gummy into the sea salt dark chocolate. The new and improved sea salt dark chocolate THC gummies are easy and convenient as they're individually wrapped. They have 5 THC per chocolate bar, and it's perfect. It's super easy when you grab a bag like this, reach inside, and these are all individually wrapped. So I'm gonna bring a few of these with me on the flight where I'm heading out to another poker trip. But if you wanna try them yourself, they're giving you guys a BOGO code. So use the code on screen right now and click the link in the description or pinned comment to grab some of yours and try them out. Because personally, once 5CD hit me up about these offers, I've been using their products nonstop, and it's a great way to travel and just feel more relaxed. And overall, life or doing anything is just a better experience with 5CBD, especially now with their new sea salt chocolate products. So thank you to 5CBD for sponsoring this video. Click the link down in the description below to try and get yours today. Always feels good to double up, especially going all in from behind. And next level we go. There's a +1 raise to 7,000 and action folds to me. I peel pocket sevens in the big blind and I have under 20 big blinds. Blinds have increased. I have 50K in stack and I'm all in. It's an easy decision and he snap calls with queens. Oh my God. Why am I not surprised? Once again, I am way behind and I flop a 7. You win this 20% of the time. 1 out of every 5 all-ins, you're supposed to suck out and win when you get all in 7s versus pocket queens. And I fade a queen and whew, I win. Wow. Nice to just get it in back-to-back times. Extremely bad. And now I have almost 100,000 in my stack. How sick is this? Okay, I'm on dinner break. Definitely lasting much longer than expected. Got an hour to kill. Maybe I can drum up some more bullshit, suck out badness. You never know. But yeah, things are going well. Over 120,000 chips. It's going well. Coming back from dinner break, there are 1,700 players left out of the 4,800 remaining. And it's a sweat now because about 720 people make the money. And here I have only 25 big blinds for these blinds that are ever increasing every other minute, it seems. And now it's a sweat with 25 bigs. 500 people need a bust to make the money in a very big field tournament. And here with ace-3 of hearts in the cutoff, action folds to me. I'm sitting with 88,000. And I think the best way to play this hand is to just jam. I kind of want to just take down the blinds. I don't really want to feel like navigating a short stack post flop with this hand. So I go all in. Small blind. Snap. Calls. Oh my God, I can't be ahead, right? He has ace king of diamonds for the 3rd all-in in a row. I am totally dominated and we're going to a flop where I flop the freaking world. The flush draw, straight draw, anything. Let's hit it. Turn is a brick, but the river 5. Oh my goodness. I win with the straight. I am 3 for 3 in all-ins, being totally dominated. This is just an insane run. Shout out to my opponent, since 2 of these massive suckouts were against the same person. It's just kind of gross to still be in. Kind of unfortunate to just get it in this bad, but who cares? When you're working with the dealers, they're trying to help a bro out. They know how hard these tournaments have been for me, just giving me these unbelievable flops and sucking out. After I double up here, there's 1,040 players left, so just inching closer and closer to the money with every hand dealt. All right, another close spot here. We're moving on to level 15. There's about 900 players left in the tournament, and I have ace queen of clubs in the low jack. Unknown player raises it up to 12,000. She's an older woman, so might be raising a narrow range. The player on my right makes the call, who seems like a solid pro at the table. I call as well because I feel like I don't want to raise this unknown nice lady too light. So we're going 3 ways. I'm in position, and the flop is jack 8-5, 2 clubs. Oh my God. Nut flush draw, 2 overcards, a lot happening for my hand. This nice old lady ends up checking, and the player to my right bets out 25,000, which is a pretty chunky bet. I think I just have an easy call here, although I don't know how much merit there is to raising. I'm in position. We're definitely facing some ICM complications as the player to my right covers me. And when the unknown player folds, now we're going heads up to a turn. Let's make my life easy. The turn is a bink. No, it's a deuce of diamonds, just a complete brick. No bink, just a brick. And even worse, this player decides to go all in. What? We have similar size stacks. He covers me by just a little bit, and I count out my chips. I have 150,000. Oh my God, what happened here in this hand? Am I really gonna have to call off my tournament life with 1 card to come, with 2 overcards and the nut flush draw? It's a lot of pressure here. Like I said, we're getting close to the money, and just based on ICM complications being near the bubble, I feel like I just have to fold. I have 30 big blinds, which is piles compared to the rest of the table, piles compared to the field, and it's just like a lot of playability. And do I really want to risk my tournament life? Like I said, I've worked so hard, aka worked so hard by, sucking out 3 times in a row to get to this point. I guess I just move on and fold. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Comment down below whether you would have called or folded in this spot. But I ended up letting it go, hoping to see a better spot. So nice hand to my opponent, and moving on. Shortly after that hand, it gets announced with 860 players left. 718 players will make the money. There's $214,000 for first place, and it is now for sure a sweat. All right, 750 players left. We're on break, 20-minute break. And Poker News team is here, so we'll do a little interview. I have no chips. 40 players left, 32 players left till we make the money and need a bust. I have no chips. 110K going into the blinds of 4,000, 8,000. But first, interview. Here we go. Okay, that quick Poker News segment is over. Realistically though, still on break. I'm eating a high chew because they're so good. Anyways, 750 players left. I'm gonna be in the big blind with 110K, so I'm snap going to have 96K in my stack or something like that, 94K. So I'm gonna have 10 big blinds. I guess the plan is to just fold until I make the money, or unless I look down at like aces or kings, or like a really good hand on the button or something. I don't know what to do. I think I'm screwed. I really think I'm screwed. I guess I can just fold, but that's boring. We'll see. After the break, we're in level 17 now, and there's 723 players left, so 5 people need to bust. And I just fold king, queen of clubs in the small blind versus a button open. I don't know how correct this may be, but considering how close we are to the money, we're basically on the bubble. I just don't want to put myself at risk. I don't want to be all in this situation. I just want to coast into the money since we will make it very quickly with how many people make the money. I just fold this one. It feels really wrong. It feels really bad to fold such a strong hand like this. Folded my way into the money. It gets announced.
Congratulations, you all.
And I just go card dead after folding the king, queen of clubs. We move on to the next level, 18. I get 6 deuce, 10 deuce, 9-3. What do I want me to do? I fold 9-3 under the gun, and the next fate is to pay 20,000 out of my very small stack. I have about 69,000 for my big blind. So here we are, right after folding 9-3 offsuit. I'm in the big blind, and the low jack raises to 26,000. Pretty large considering the blinds, but when action folds to me, I peel 5-7 of clubs. This is not so bad, and they're suited, they're semi-connected. I call, and basically the plan is just to commit my stack if I hit any sort of draw or pairs, so let's go for it. We're going heads up, out of position, and the flop comes king 9-5. Rainbow, I have a pair, and I only have a very short stack left, just a little bit more than half the size of the pot in the middle, so I just jam 33,000 and commit the rest of my stack. This player decides to think about it and doesn't snap call, which might actually mean my pair of fives is good. And ultimately, he ends up calling with Jack 10 of diamonds. Play the audio.
Give me some bullshit. Ah, fuck. That is some bullshit.
That is some bullshit.
Oh, no.
He sadly drills the gutter on the turn. I asked the dealer for no BS, and BS, it happened. I river 2 pair for an extra needle, but just like that, GG's. I found a way to survive, to make the money on a very short stack, but after this hand, I am now eliminated from the tournament, and I did not end up winning the first place prize of $200,000. All right, that was a fun way to go, but overall, okay tournament. The way to make the money is to get it in 3 times, totally dead basically, and end up winning. Easy. Nice to find these suckers at the $500 tournament. The next video, or I don't know, next day in real time, I'm going to play the 5K 6 max, so that'll be fun. And that's it. Nice to make the money. Little min cash. Just funny how I busted. I asked for some bullshit, and then the dealer just gave the dude the nuts. Min cash in for 500, out for you'll see on screen. I don't know yet. I haven't cashed out the specific amount, but thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. At least it was a fun tournament ride. It's always nice to make the money. Another min cash in the WSOP. I want to deep run one of these days, but just gotta get so lucky to even like make it to dinner break, honestly, in this tournament. Super fast structure, and I'm gonna be ready for the next video for tomorrow. Out in 500 something place. I folded my way into a pay jump, at least very small pay jump at that. But see you guys next time. Next one. Later.